Welcome for some more death and taxes here. I want to make a couple updates. I forgot what some of them were, but I do remember others. I wanted to try Mishra's Factory over Ancient Tomb. I wanted to play another Rest in Peace over Containment Priest, I think. And I wanted, like, either a Surgical, a Fury Macabre, a Grafdigger's Cage, or Tormod's Crypt. I wanted something, I think, in the other Cataclysm slot. And that seems fine to me. Not really sure what I want. I might just go second Surgical. Just generically powerful, fast graveyard hate. Try something like this. Do I want the Flagstone still? Maybe not. Flagstone's like probably the lowest opportunity cost of the flex lands though, because it literally is basic plains a lot of the time. The only real punishes are back to basics. And like occasionally, like if you have a Rest in Peace in play, you can get it wastelanded or something. Blood Moon sometimes, but like it's a lot easier to beat the Blood Moon decks than to beat the back to basics decks. So probably just leaving the Flagstones out of. It's also so good with like the 2 Cataclysms. I did more in the 3 Cataclysm builds because you were obviously casting Cataclysm a lot more, but I think this is fine for the changes that I wanted to test out. Ballista still kind of sucks. Like, it's decent versus a lot. You sound so far away. Am I soft? I went back and listened to. Sorry, I went back and listened to my last stream, and like the sound quality was really poor. I think I was too loud, or like the mic was turned up too sensitive or something. I don't know what the deal was. So like I don't know what the proper mic settings are supposed to be. Do you have a headset with mic? No, we just have a mic here. Got the Blue Yeti or whatever, this gigantic hulking thing. I don't think I want to wear a headset. Headset's lame. You're lame. It hurts. But yeah, I think this list is probably okay. I need to update Cardboard Live, but I'll do that as we queue in. Also, I should probably stop muttering to myself because apparently I'm too quiet now. But yeah, I did not like the set a noise gate and then add a gain filter. That's probably reasonable. This list needs a Brightling. I don't like noise gates feel really awkward whenever I'm watching streamers that have like the noise gates where if they're not talking, it's just dead silence. Like you can like audibly hear the difference between when they're talking, you can kind of hear the white noise, and when they're not talking, there is no white noise, and it just makes me really uncomfortable. But that's just me. Like I don't know, maybe other people like don't hate that. Also, there's a gain dial on this mic. I don't know what I need to turn it to, but I can adjust the gain, but I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's get this going, and let's update my Cardboard Live list as well. Does not save my stuff? Yeah. I don't want to do this for now. Fuck off. Set it really high and really low and see the difference. Easy way to find shit out. But I mean, I could test it on you guys. Well, you can turn up the dial. Turn down the dial. Test it on you, schmucks. What do we do in the main deck? We cut the Ancient Tomb for the Mishra's Factory. And then the sideboard we added a Rest in Peace, we added a Surgical, And we cut a Cataclysm and the Containment Priest. Save. Update stream. Okay, that should be good. Maybe I'll fiddle with this gain dial to see if that helps or hurts anything. Also, the other suggestion I got was to just put the really ugly game and chat log off screen because it is hideous. I think that does look a lot better. And like I still need to see the game log because Ponder is very prevalent in this format, and like knowing if your opponent keeps or shuffles is pretty relevant. You buying? I'm not buying Gideon books. I did order 3 foil rest of pieces though. I'd love to play first. Seems okay. I think we're gonna lead Wasteland Vial, protect our only white source. Oh yeah, we get the London Mulligan. Fuck yes. Let's go. Alright, what are we playing against? Scalding Tarn Go, huh? That doesn't really tell me a lot. Critter's probably a nice pickup here, though. Probably just going to Crocus. I cast the Vial off the Crocus, I think. Don't think leaving up Wasteland's like huge, but I don't leaving up Crocus isn't huge either. Like, if they wanted to like fetch a dual land at the end of my turn for some reason, then this is a bigger punish. I can't really see a lot of instances where they would want to do that, but you never know. I'm no longer representing Swords to Plowshares for whatever that's worth. I need to adjust this light over here, I think. Or just like move this lamp somewhere else. My face looks dark on this side because the lamp's only coming from this way. What do we want to draw? I guess like Thalia or Schadenport are probably like pretty good draws. Ooh. Oh. Suddenly Rug. Nice. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, they get a land back, which is kind of annoying. It makes me want to wasteland them less, but... I'm not sure. I guess we can wait until we draw. Like, if I draw a second wasteland, we'll definitely wasteland and stuff. Tick these up. Schadenport. Oh, sick. Yeah, whoa, wasteland here. Kind of sucks if they have a bolt, though. If they have, like... So they already have a fetch land. They can fetch the other Vulcan Bolt my Phyrexian Revoker, and then they just, like, uptick their Renin 6 again, and then, like, my wasteland's invalidated. It's almost tempting to wait on the Revoker until... Like, let the Renin 6 uptick to 5, and then try to get to Prelate plus Revoker next turn. Or if they, like, tap out of red, we can just put in a Revoker on end step and untap. Kind of tempted to let that happen. Like, I really don't want this Revoker to get bolted, since it's actually pretty important here. And we have this Prelate in hand, which is probably, hopefully, going to hoist my opponent here. We might just port the Volcanic. Could also cast the Recruiter, go get something if I want. It's pretty bad against counterspells, though, when we have 2 vials, so... I need to go make my semi-annual profits from Stoneforge Mystic unban hype. That card spikes literally every unban list. Or ban list that comes out. So if they leave the fetch land up, They won't leave the fetch land up, because they'll probably fetch with it, and then plus the Wrenn and 6. And then we can wasteland the untapped land. And then put in Revoker, untap, have, like, put in Prelate on 1, attack the Wrenn and 6 down to 3, and then have, like, Flickerous and Recruiter available to us. Yeah, they're incentivized to fetch here. They might play like a Goose. It's Rug Delver. We don't know if it's Rug Delver though. They could be like some 4-color pile. Yep. Now I don't know if it's 4-color Delver, which it might be if they cast a Delver here, or if this is like a Ponder. Yeah. 4-color Delver or just check pile. Who's ready for no changes? I mean, I would be kind of shocked if there were no changes, because Hogak is pretty fucked up. What do I want to target with this Wasteland? Probably the UC. Also, this plan gets a lot worse now that my opponent, if my opponent's on like 4-color Control rather than 4-color Delver. I may need to cast this Recruiter just to get like a Thalia or something. I'm dumb. I should have vialed in the Revoker in response to the Ponder, right? Because they didn't uptake the Wrenn 6. Yeah, I'm an idiot. This thing could be at 4 counters. Because they would have been out of mana. They couldn't have answered it. Whoops. Discard the Scalding Tarn. Alright, well, I guess the activation just added a loyalty counter then. Didn't really do a lot else. So we're definitely prelating. We might. They have 7 cards in. There's no way this Recruiter doesn't get forced. I would really prefer it not to get forced. Because, like, the dream is we can just cast Recruiter, get like a Thalia here, but I guess we can just prelate on 1 and port and hope they don't have, like, Abrupt Decays or shit. I guess we're also gonna probably Wasteland this C, port this Trop, so maybe they can't Abrupt Decay. So we're insulated against a lot here. Hopefully we can clear off this Wrenn, since Revoker is a little bit of a fragile hold. Unless, again, unless they're on the Delver variant. If they're on Delver, this Revoker is much more likely to stick around. Even some of the Delver decks play Abrupt Decay. Oh, nope, they're not on Delver. Do I want these Vials on 3 and 3? I might. Like, Recruiter and Wisp here is just nuts. Am I scared of Snapcaster Mage? I can't. Huh. We could, like, port pre-combat. Is that a concern of mine? I lose out on being able to port them during their turn, though, which is a pretty big deal. But, like, I currently can't safely attack into a Snapcaster Mage unless I got something else with, like... Can I recruit for something that beats that? Not really. I can, like, wisp it out of the way. That might actually be worth it. Like, they put it in, they can't get any value, we just, like, wisp it out of the way. Yeah, I think these want to be on 3 and 3. We can get, like, Jailer. That would actually be pretty good. I swear every time I come here, your volume drops another bit. I have no... Okay, so I went and listened to the... I went to listen to the last video, and the last video, the sound quality was, like, really bad. It sounded like I was way too loud, and I didn't like it. So I turned it down, and now apparently no one can hear me. They try to name Prismatic Vista with a Revoker. After some Friday call judge for the most deserved warning of the tournament. We can flip. Yeah, we can flip what's the thing in stat, but like if we got Jailer, that would also be really sick. There, I turned up my mic a little bit. I don't think it's worth it though. I think I want these on. I'm also burning a bunch of time here. Let's clear the Ren. If they flash in a Snapcaster Mage, we just Wisp it. That resolves. Yeah. Then we have Recruiter. Maybe we did want to go for the Jailer play. Telegraphing. They don't need to flash in the Snapcast, though. If we take the Valve before, we're telegraphing Jailer pretty hard. Keep your Brainstorm double flashback. What am I porting now? I think the Black Source. Doesn't take them off of 2 colors, obviously, but Black's pretty important. We could have Decay here, and we don't have a Wisp to stop it. But we don't really need this Revoker anymore, so this K command. Man, Revoker sucks so bad in this matchup. Looks like I'm definitely going to be Jailering, though. Pop the Prelate in the Revoker, I assume. I'm happy to discard a card, though, opponent. If you wanna do me that solid, leave the Revoker in play, make me discard a card. Destroy target artifact. They're blowing up one of my vials. That's kind of mean. And killing the Wisp. They don't even care about the Prelate. Sure, I guess. Alright, so I think we're definitely all in on the Jailer plan right now. We could just like try to go for the Wisp plan. But I like the Jailer plan because it also lets me just start attacking through this stupid 2-1. Could get Hallowed Spirit Keeper too. That's definitely an option. Yoink. Dangerous though, because now we have a Snapcaster under the Jailer, so if they like take Monarchy back, they can also just like snap K command or something. Now I think we'll tap. Because like Liliana isn't that scary. What am I scared of? Baleful Strix? Yeah, we'll keep tapping the Swamp. If there's like fetch for Baleful Strix, then we get to hit them for 7. But then they hit me with a Strix and then like snap K command me. That would go poorly. But please do let me know if like I'm too quiet. I'll keep fiddling with the mic, but at some point we will get it right and it will be a good volume, but until then I'm going to like consistently fiddle with it forever. The growing pains of getting a new mic. Alright, we'll turn it up a little bit. Plague Engineer. Well, it's like human makes them 1/1s. Just like fine. We can even block with Prelate and Swords it. They name Horror. Interesting. They have another Ren in 6 then? Ooh, GTA is a nice draw here if they don't force it. Put the mic behind you, easy. He got that Horror good. Yeah, I think we're just... Well, let's see if this resolves, I guess. It does. Nice. So I'm going to equip it to Recruiter and just attack with Recruiter, I think. Then if they block, I trade 1 GT counter for it. If I equip the recruiter attack with jailer and recruiter, they get to just trade here, and I have 2 GT counters. I think I'd rather have the extra body. Yep. Not the extra body, the bigger body, I guess. I only get through 1 damage. I'm converting a counter into like a 2/2 instead of a 1/1. Essentially. Monarch continually drawing more lands. Got that horror good. Yeah, take that for Exit Invoker. I guess he didn't like value the Plague Engineer super highly. Their plan was just to trade it off. So like take out the 2/1 over the 1/1, I guess. Monarchs do love lands, that's true. Am I F6? I shouldn't be F6. I have a GTA counter I might want to use. What do we got? Opponent K-Command? Shatter my GTA, kill my Prelate? Dak Faden, huh? That's kind of mean. I mean, resolves. I will gain 2 life. And hope to God my opponent doesn't have a Snapcaster Mage. Or hope we draw like Wisp. Ren and 6, sure. It's kind of obnoxious. Good thing he can't go TRS equip. Yeah, thank God. Thank God this isn't a Deathrite Shaman, or else we'd just be dead. Nice. Attack Dak. Attack Ren. And then F6. Port. Doesn't really matter. 3 black sources, 3 blue, 2 red, 2 green. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Our horror doesn't die to state face effects. We can even revoke the GTA. Got him. Would have been nicer to draw this revoker and revoke like the Ren and 6 or something. But now we just draw an end step. We'll put it in next turn, I guess. But has 4 cards in, one of which is just like a land, right? They have a UC in their hand and like 3 others. Yeah, they could just be on a pile of cantrips and stuff. There's the UC. They have a Bloodstained Mire now. I don't think I'm going to play around Snapcaster Mage because I don't think I can beat it. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a very good draw. I think I'm just going to send both at the Ren. If they like have Snap K-Command, yeah, now we might actually be able to beat the fucking Snapcaster Mage. Send both at Ren. If they have a Snap, like, block the... Start taking up the Vial. I mean, I think leaving the Vial on the floor is probably more relevant to put the fear of, like, more Palace Jailers in them. Yeah, Snap K-Command is a little mean. I wonder if they just, like, don't trade it. There's no way they try to steal Monarch here, though, right? That's, like, super greedy. And we didn't play this Plains, just in case they wanted to make me discard a card. Oh no, they're buying back the Plague Engineer, that makes the most sense. But we have a plow for it next time around. Also a little scary. Do we not deploy the Spirit Keeper? Because if they remove the Spirit Keeper, then Plague Engineer me, then we're in trouble. So now what do? We get revoke, like, Jite or Ren? Well, I guess if we revoke Jite, the Ren just kills it, right? But maybe I'm okay with that, because it clears the Ren off. And then if they Jite me, then we can just plow? Well, what if we plow, though? Then we don't have an answer for the Plague guy. But if we name Ren, then we still are in that exact same predicament, right? Your answer to Plague Guy is ignore. My answer to Plague Guy is hope my opponent can't kill my Spirit Keeper, and then, like, Plague Engineer me, I think. Because if they can't, then we just get them. Top deck Honor of the Pure. Yeah, I think I'll name Umezawa's GT. I don't think I want to port either, suspiciously enough. Why aren't we playing the White Force for just this occasion? Aside from the fact that it's awful. Good question. Oh, this Flicker Wisp would have been nice to have in my hand. Flicker Wisp my Jailer, eat the other Snapcaster. Still in a pretty good spot, though. We'll see how my opponent wants to play this turn. This Plague Engineer is certainly tricky. Grove. Wow, they are just playing like Punishing Fires and shit? Jeez. So we're just playing against Stryfo-Pile? I mean, I guess I should have guessed that from the Dak Faden, but I just never believe anyone's on Stryfo-Pile until they literally explain it to me. Stryfo Smurf account confirmed. Alright, so Plague Engineer resolves. I can't do anything about it. Yep. What on earth is this? Jace. Oh, that's rude. I can like Jace my Spirit Keeper and then try to connect the Jite, but we can plow it to keep Monarchy. Opponent has it all if their last two cards are like Force Blue card, which they're not because one of them is a Bloodstained Mire. We're still like okay here. We can Wisp our Jailer, eat this Plague Engineer, and play Spirit Keeper again. As long as they don't have more creatures. Maybe they'll forget to activate this Ren. Dang it. I guess we get to clear it anyway. I don't know, I can declare the Jace. So they can't keep bouncing Spirit Keeper. Oh no, I can't clear it until end step. Shit, never mind. And also can't attack. So neither of those plans work. Don't worry about it. I'm dumb, chat. Terrible draw. We'll just leave the Jace and the Ren in play and call it a day, I guess. Confirmed. Actually trying to cheat after attacking after Jailer. Also attacking through the Plague Engineer. So many things wrong with what I said. Oh, nice. Another Flicker Wisp is definitely nice to deal with another creature. Just put all the idiots underneath the Palace Jailer. Opponent's on unsummon duty with their Jace unless they want to get bodied by a Spirit Keeper here. They can clear the Wisps. They have Bloodstained Mire and 2 unknowns currently. They haven't like brainstormed ever. If we lose Monarch, we're 8 kinds of dead. Yeah, the plan is not lose Monarch. Very blatantly, our plan is to, please God, never lose Monarchy. They get Snapcast. I guess Snapcaster's not that backbreaking because they only get like Brainstorm or like a different cantrip, but like we also get Plague Engineered. Yeah, our main deck Cataclysm, and they put in Snap Concedes. It'll be fine. Yep. Oh no, my Spirit Keeper! But they only have like Bloodstained Mire Unknown currently. Oh. Oh wait. I just eat this Leovold. Wait. They have a Bloodstained Mire, right? Yeah, I just eat this Leovold. We're just gonna keep eating all of their stuff. A lot of things are under arrest today. I need to stack these triggers correctly. I think I would have Krog's to just declare a walker. I don't like that. Alright, so I put the draw card on the stack first. Sure. Upkeep Brainstorm on turn 11, that's fine. At some point, I guess we could have Flicker back our GT, but I don't even know if I wanted to do that. When it plays the Bloodstained Mire, so... Wait, did they just fetch and then fail to find? Is this all their lands? This is probably all their lands, isn't it? I guess they might have been just shuffling, using the Bloodstained Mire to shuffle. I don't think... God, we're so dead to the third Snapcaster Mage. What you got, opponent? More cantrips? Oh, fuck, the third Snapcaster Mage. I mean, they're just casting a cantrip at least. At least it's not casting removal spells. We have a chance to try to answer this one. Just like draw another plow or something. Bottom on the Preordain. Draw Flicker's Florida Jailer this one too. That would certainly be nice. Would also accept like Sword of Fire and Ice. That'd be a sick draw. Thought sees me. Oh fuck, Beelstrix. Alright, yeah, we're dead. I think we're losing now, chat. I think we've lost. They finally found a Baleful Strix. Can never beat it. I guess we can still draw like Sword of Fire and Ice, exactly. I assume this Ren should probably downtick and kill the Mom or the Wisp. Yeah. So we draw the last Flicker Wisp. We attack the Flicker Wisp with at the Jace. Another Flicker West Liliana's Triumph. Alright, fuck. Guess we sacked this Palace Jailer. You've done us good, but I think we're dead. Super dead. We can't even, like, Sword of Fire and Ice doesn't even save us now. Because they just take Monarchy and just, like, push my shit in. Draw, like, multiple plows. Oh, there's plow 1. Guess we'll pass turn and then rip plow 2. Or go to end step and rip plow 2. Ah, so close. Jace Bounce lose immediately. Yeah, no, we're dead. My plan was to top deck plow number 3. And for them to just, like, have nothing. They probably don't need a Jace Bounce, though. I assume they still have, like, 96 removal spells in their deck. Just getting absolutely dumpstered by losing Monarchy. Deal. Maybe they get greedy, don't find a removal spell, and just send both creatures, and they don't have a force. Even though they've been through over half their deck. Haven't cast a single one yet. Then we'll be fine. Thoughtseize. I guess I'm plowing this Baleful Strix. Just like moderate. Oh, I forgot to port them, whatever. Probably didn't matter a whole lot. Now they're gonna. If they have nothing else, they'll Jace down tick, but. Oh, they have Punishing Fire? Alright. Can we deck them? Is Leovold a May? We probably can't deck them. Wow, Leovold's a May? Fuck me, I guess. We don't even have nearly enough ports to deck them either. Well, we tried. Try to win 2 games in 10 minutes. Or just, like, time them out. They're worse. They're more down on time than we are. One 800 built a board. That was possibly the worst loss of Monarchy of my entire life. You have that Leovold back, opponent. Oh, nice. Sword of Fire and Ice. We did it. How do we lose now, chat? Right on time. Those draws are actually, like, very back. If we had found, like, Sword into Plow into Wisp, we might have been able to actually do something. Oh, take my sword, too. You can have it. It seems like a pretty quick clock. Even, yeah, Wisp into Plow would have... Wisp into Plow would have been less good because we specifically sacked the Jailer, not the other Wisp. I guess we could have Wisped my own Wisp, though. They wouldn't have drawn an extra card, but it would have bought us, like, a turn at least. Certainly. Didn't even cast the Leovold. Playing his double glimpse them. Their mono white mana base. Thinking back, I think Crocus Leo might have won us. I don't think so at all. I think we were barely holding on most of that game. And, like, clearing the Jace versus, like, eating the Leovold. Like, the problem with leaving the Leovold in play, I guess we don't leave the Leovold in play, right? We put it back in their hand. And they're also, like, just get to draw extra cards off the Leovold. Because we have to, like, keep progressing it or whatever. Like, how do we win there? By clearing the Jace? I cleared Ren. Yeah, see, like, we were already under the gun a lot that game. Jace them into fewer draws and whatever. But they're also getting more draws into whatever because they get to cast Leovold every turn and like force me to answer it eventually. Or keep drawing infinite cards. Because I have to either eventually Wisp Jailer it, like possibly into a removal spell and just getting punished, or I need to keep Kroggusing it, in which case I'm still like drawing them a card every turn. They have infinite mana, so they can just like cast Leovold. Oh, Needle? Needle feels kind of weak. Maybe. Let's see what sucks. Fuck for X-Revoker. Card's awful. Plow might be necessary against, like, the Leovold Plague Engineer deck. No Ancient Tomb today. We were trying to have Mishra's Factory today. I still really like Ancient Tomb, but, you know, it's always time for experimentation. Or if I just want to, like, shave the Stoneforge package. Just, like, shave GTA and Stoneforge. All these other cards seem, like, pretty fine, though. Which is kind of why I still want to cut all my plows. We have 3 Council's Judgments to deal with what's likely like 1 to 2 Plague Engineers and like 1 to 2 Leovolds. Yeah, plow's probably not good. Something like that. Needle has to come in. Does it? It's like not super good. It's definitely like a band-aid. It's a better band-aid than Phyrexian Revoker, but like what am I cutting? A mom? What if they deck the Needle? Outplayed. Alright, love to play first. Wow, this hand is not good. I think this is a mulligan. I think we can get a stronger hand. Well, this hand is pretty good. What am I pushing to the bottom? This Ballista, maybe? Wait until they attack your Ballista. It's definitely a keep. Just wonder what am I shipping to the bottom. It's either like the Judgment or the Ballista, I think. I'm like hoping my Aether Vial sticks around. I think I kind of like the Judgment, though. In the Judgment? Yeah, maybe I'm just a coward. So many people speaking of D&T right after Cyrus started playing it. Yeah, I only follow the good legacy players. I'm just a filthy net decker. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw. I think I just want to jam it. I don't want to just get like rend. We're gonna get fucking Plague Engineered on 3 though. It's like 100%. I don't think I want to cast this Recruiter and do anything with it. I want to get like Spirit Keeper or Wisps. I think I might just like play a Ballista on 1. And just get fucking Marsh Casualties next week. Well, it's not Marsh Casualties mana. I mean, I guess it could be, but sure. My board can't be wrathed by a Plague Engineer, at least. If they play Plague Engineer and we draw a land, we can even like clear it with the Ballista. Also, we'll be just setting up for Recruiter plus like Spirit Keeper or something. Is it time for the Engineer? Or Casualties? Both of which will make me pretty sad. Is this just a Leo? No, this is Plague Engineer. No? Maybe? Oh, deal. Fucking 2 mana preordain. Got it. Stoneforge is nice. Punch. Let's go get a sword. We have Recruiter for Wisp Chains or Spirit Keeper. Hey, we did it. Alright. Game 3, I guess. One more time to stare at the sideboard and do nothing. Opponent just like cast cantrips and died. That's definitely like the number one way you win this game. I imagine my opponent probably had a little bit of hasty concession because they're concerned about time also, but the number one way to win the matchup is definitely just like mana denial. The plan is stalling them out. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Ballista did about as much good as Council Judgment would have done. And in fact, if they had like played a Leo, I probably would have rather had. If they played Plague Engineer, I definitely would have rather had Dahlia. If they played a Leo, and we have to hit the 4th land to kill it, but. Plague Engineer is a real card. Don't play around cards that your opponent definitely has in their deck. That's how that phrase goes, right? Don't play around cards that your opponent 100% has, and we saw in game 1. This hand's keepable. Not happy about it though. Hands without Vial are pretty rough. Being on the draw is pretty rough, but like this hand's filled with very good cards in that matchup. Dahlia, Stoneforge, Burmez, Prelate. Ballista's okay. Hitting a land drop there is also nice. Means that we're not just going to be stuck on 2 lands with a bunch of 3s in our hand. Top deck Chrome Mox. What would you pitch to the Chrome Mox? Is casting Thalia here good? I almost want to cast Stoneforge. Yeah, actually, I realized I had Kragus in hand. Probably should play the Stoneforge here. I think whatever I'm playing is just dying here. So Thalia, they still just have plenty of 1-mana spells. Like Bolt or whatever. Yeah, so it's not mana inefficient for them, so I think I should have ran the Stoneforge. If they bolt it, then like we still have Kragus plus Thalia to attract more value, but like our hand is pretty stocked with goodies. Just a matter of like grinding through whatever they're doing to me. I think it's gonna be Brimaz time. Hope they don't have like an edict, but they're drawing like 5 cards between this activation, and then they untap and draw a card, and then like another activation. Maybe running up Brimaz is bad. Maybe we should run it on turn 4 with Caracas. Discard Snapcaster Mage Thoughtseize. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Prelate on 2. What does Prelate on 2 beat? Like the edicts? I need to play fast. Discard Snap Thoughtseize. Wolf, I guess we lose. I think it is probably Prelate. I don't think this deck plays Decay Trophy, but I could be wrong. It does saw Punching Fire, which is bad for me. Force a Will, sure. Renin 6. They can like Jace me. Jace deck. Just try to like end the game as quickly as possible. Next turn we have Burmaz Caracas lined up, which isn't bad. This isn't. Oh, this is a Jace. We'd have Cataclysm here. Cataclysm would be a sick top deck. Discard other Jace and Brainstorm. Wow, alright, well, guess it's worth a shot, huh? What land do I want to keep? This Wasteland? Like, what am I keeping here? Am I keeping like Wasteland Plains? So like play the Caracas out, keep up Plains, I think, is what I want to do. And then play the Wasteland, get him next turn. It's like I'm down on white sources though if I do that, but I think that's fine. Hope they don't have blue card plus force. This has to resolve first. They have 2 cards in hand. If they have like land Ren, I could be pretty sad. No, Underground Sea doesn't cast Ren in 6. Yeah, I don't know why they forced the Prelude there. That's like, if I was playing like Strifo, we would have like lost this game because he just wouldn't have forced Prelate, and then we get to that top deck Cataclysm forced. I think I'm just gonna wasteland this Underground Sea, I think, rather than cast a spell. Maybe I want to cast Stoneforge. They only have 2 cards in hand. They shuffled on the Ponder. Snap waste them. Alright, I'll believe in chat. 1,000%, 10,000% waste Underground Sea. Alright. I'm in for this game, opponent. Now this is the type of draw go that I like to see. Hey, look at that. We'll play our oh, this is a Squire. Oh, it's a Squire that puts in Batterskull. Oh no! No! Stoneforge! Well, they have to fetch. Okay, nope. We're just gonna wasteland this Volcanic. If they, yeah, I'm just gonna wasteland this Volcanic Island now. Oh shit, we're definitely wastelanding this Volcanic Island now. Why didn't they fetch like basic island? They have basic island in their deck, right? No! Stop hitting land drops! Do they have, I thought we saw basic island last game. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they don't. I mean, this deck is 4-color pile. We got another Squire. It's a Squire that continues to that puts in Batterskull though. No. Oh, that doesn't quite do it. It's like kind of scary though. Oh, that's pretty good. We brought in Needle, right? Yes. I think I just want to put in this Batterskull. Force them to like pop on like 2. And then we can like Flicker Restore Batterskull after that. Why do you do it on 3? I don't know. Is there a point to leaving up 1 mana? Like, to bluff things? I think I'm just playing Burmaz here. Burmaz plus Vile. Oh shit, they have the Punishing Fire back. Oh no, they don't have any red mana. LOL. What's this? Trophy the Skull, sure. Got 2 lethal threats here. Hey, we won the match fair and square. We didn't even like time them out. We just won. Look at that. Oop. Whoops. Trying to get into my spreadsheet here. Where's Strifo Nightmare Pile? Cataclysm, good card. Away trophy on your turn in response to the Burmaz. They were waiting until I didn't have 3 mana up to like pick up the skull. So they knew I was like tapped out or whatever, or mostly tapped out. They could have like done it on man step, but it gives you another land. Yeah, like they probably should have done it on man step, but I assume their logic was that they wanted to try to kill it, but they were also just super dead. Probably realistically, like maybe even supposed to trophy the Burmouse over the Batter Skull. So like if they, otherwise like if they have K command in hand maybe and like they rip a red source, they can like clear my board or something. Because they can then untap, shatter the skull, kill the wisp, and then like try to win from there. But I don't even know if they had K command in hand or anything. Strifo Nightmare Pile is somewhere on this list. Oh, there it is. Oops, not what I wanted to do. What does that button even do on my mouse? Off to a good start with a good old hour-long game one. Nice. I just want to go back to 2 cat so I can see it in action again. Yeah, we just cut a Cataclysm too. We went down from 3 to 2. Luckily, we just drew it anyway like a god. I guess you only need to play 2 Cataclysm if you just always draw it on like the exact turn where you're like, wow, I hope we draw Cataclysm here. Went a long time in the legacy queues. Nice. As soon as I say that, we immediately find a match. Sure. Yes, I would love to play first. This hand sucks. This hand good enough? This hand does not feel good enough. This hand seems a lot better. Ship the extra Thalia. Man, look how good the London Mulligan is. This hand's great. You just ship an extra... kind of tempted to ship Sword over the extra Thalia if the first Thalia dies. But like, either way, this hand's great. I think I want to ship a Thalia, though. Man, what a good mulligan the London Mulligan is. It's kind of unnerving. Volcanic Island Pass always makes me concerned. Makes me feel like I'm gonna get like turn 2'd by Sneak or something. Although we can't really. They'd have to like force the Thalia. Could easily be like Delver or any other number of Volcanic Island decks that are just like leaving up a Spell Pierce or whatever because they only have like turn 2 plays. They're on Delver though. This hand is pretty good. I'd be happy if they didn't daze my Thalia. Makes it a little risky. Well, I guess they can't cast Arcanist next turn. We can just recruit something. Recruit a Stoneforge maybe? Flicker Wisp? We'll see. Ooh, Grixis? Oh, well. Goodbye, Recruiter, I think? Could be Swords to Plowshares. No. We'll just cast a Sword of Fire and Ice here. Unless we draw something better. Nope. Play this into a second daze. Just makes any creature we draw so much better. It's amazing how my opponent has 7 cards in hand and we have 2. It's like turn 3. Pass turn is good for me. What do we got? 2-drop? I'll take it. I'll accept 1-drop. Let's give this mom a sword. They could force a will this, I suppose. Is that what they're tanking on? I mean, if they're Grixis Delver, they might just not be able to beat a mom holding a sword. Their main deck is generally like only red removal. And they have 6 cards in hand. They know my last card is Plow. I feel like I'd force this. If they had like force blue card. Brainstorm for the force, maybe. I thought it was kind of weird that they pondered on the volcanic and left the underground sea up because they couldn't like cast a Gurmag Angler. Were they like fishing for a discard spell? I feel like leaving a bolt there was probably better, right? Nice. Have a sword, Mom. You're free to Wasteland's Caracas if you want. Oh, well. Sure. Arcanist. Now this poses an interesting question. Do I attack? I think the answer is no, right? I don't think I attack. If I don't attack, it just means that they can't attack with their Arcanist unless they want to just, like, cash it in for a Brainstorm or a Ponder. If I attack, I get to draw a card, but they get to cast a Brainstorm or a Ponder, obviously. I don't think we attack here, yeah. There's, like, upside, we could draw, like, any... If we draw, like, any creature, we're happy, right? Because we could cast it and, like, move the sword over there, although... I think I'd, like, maybe remove them. I think I'm happy waiting at least for now, until the board state changes. Import their black source. Not really concerned about the red cards for obvious reasons. And it kind of sucked to get Gurmag, because it's harder to deal with. I mean, we could, like, block the Gurmag and pro-black the Mom. Yep, sure. Come on, attack me. You know you want that Brainstorm. London Mulligan is now on Moto. Yep. Live as of yesterday. What you got, opponent? Does anyone want to blow up graveyards? Not blow up, like expand them. Cyrus, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Oh man, 2 Dreadhorde Arcanists. Hope your stream was going well. We are playing Death and Taxes. I think you were playing Death and Taxes. I know you played D&T and then switched to Storm, and then I think you kept playing D&T after. Hope you beat Delver. Soul and Power, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Our board state seems pretty decent against Dreadhorde Arcanist currently. Attack me. Do it, coward. Wow, I did not expect them to actually attack. They just want to cast in their Arcanist for a Brainstorm or a Ponder? I'll take it. I feel like this was... They could have at least waited until next turn to attack, right? Because then they, like, get 2 triggers off of 1 at least? I don't know. This feels weird. Just get to eat this. Mr. 000 Penguin, thanks for the follow as well. draw like a creature. Like GTA would be a pretty good draw. Palace Jailer would actually be pretty sick. I could have like a daze, but whatever. Flickerwist would probably be one of the more medium draws. Like any of our 3-drops. I guess Brimaz and Spirit Keyword would be fine though. Opponent? We're in my upkeep. I can't do anything yet. Oh, there we go. Evelyn Song, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to play Port and Pass. I don't think I want to be attacking this Arcanist. It is like a 4-turn clock, but again, don't think I want to give them value. I think them casting cantrips is better than me drawing cards. So we take them off of a color. It's not a huge deal, but like, especially main deck, they probably don't have anything that just like costs double black that I'm taking them off of. So like, prevent them from casting like a young Pyromancer or something at least. Come on, attack me, coward. You won't. Okay, they didn't. That's a pretty horrendous draw. They could attack me and like, I don't know, they all have the Inquisition, but they can't even take it. Thought they might have like a Thoughtseize. Alright, no true names yet. That's good. I definitely use like most of the non-lands in my deck at this point are pretty good draws. This doesn't name anything, right? Grixis Delver. Does this mean I attack? And just like have a Rover doesn't block it though. I could attack and move it, but then I have a tapped Mom. But like, do I care? The Mom's not doing anything because it's already holding a sword. If I attack and then try to, I don't actually know what I want to do. Might just be a Revoker, move sword to Revoker, and then pass the turn. Just have Mom activations and stuff. Name with this Grim Lavamancer. They're Grixis. There's no way they have like any activated abilities main deck though. Liliana at the Last Hope. Things I can't beat. They could technically be like 4C, and I want to name like a Ren in the 6, but I don't think my choice matters. I can name Abandon Hope. The question is really, what do I want to do here? So the highest upside play is probably like attack, get a trigger, draw a card, move the sword over. I think I might pass this turn though. Wait till I have 4 mana so I can like attack and move swords around and stuff more. It's either pass or equip sword to Revoker and then pass. They have 4 cards in hand. If sword's on anything, like they already can't kill it. And the Mom's like already like pro-red kind of. Dread Arcanist is about to attack you. That means you lost. We got attacked by Dread Arcanist, and I think we're pretty good. It's a matter of like where I want to move this sword, if anywhere. 4-3 is certainly better than a 3-3, and I think the Mom is more useful because I want to be attacking with this Revoker more than I want to be attacking with the Mom. The Mom is better sitting back on defense, sitting back untapped. So I think I want to move this. Because if they like kill the Revoker in response, we're still okay. Because then the sword just stays on the Mom because the target's invalidated. So yeah, I think we just pass. Somehow loses game despite early 2-for-1. I mean, it wasn't really a 2-for-1. They had to attack. They attacked Dread Arcanist into a Mom holding a sword. Go to Revoker and they stifle it. Does it become unequipped? No, because that just like means that the ability never successfully activated, so it just remains unresolved. on its old thing. Attack me. Nope. So like the thing we could do here now is hit them with the Revoker and then move the sword back over to the mom, which I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah, shove. Also, like, just try to cast Batter Skull, but they probably have like days or just hardcast Force. I think we've been waiting long enough. That's a pretty good draw. No respect for second days. Well, now I have a little respect for second days because we just have a Stoneforge Mystic. They could just hardcast Force, but like that's fine. They could have hardcast Forced on my Batter Skull as well. Yep. Then we're gonna just move the sword over to the mom. Opponent flooding out real bad here. They got something? Inquisition. You got it. There's a Batter Skull. You can't take it. 3 Inquisition of Kozilek feels like a lot of Inquisition of Kozilek. Am I wrong? Oh, that's a pretty good draw. If it resolves. Do I even care? I probably care. This is like the scariest plowable threat in their deck. I think hardcast another Force, but then we just equip the Revoker, attack, and then, okay, yeah, never mind. One Inquisition feels like a lot. If they bolt this, do I just like let it happen and just attack them? Alright. Well, they didn't, so. Like I could try to mom it, and then if they have a second bolt, then I get to like. They have 2 cards in hand, so maybe it was fine. I probably would have mommed it. They're just super behind here, though. If they had more cards in hand, there's a chance I would have just let the bolt resolve. Like, not get Revoker double bolted or something. Yeah, they're just, like, severely boned by that sort of Fire and Ice. Alright, Grixis Delver, huh? I wonder what the flashpoint of Graveyard Hate cards is before Graveyard cards is before I want Rest of These. I think it's still more than what Grixis Delver has. They have, like, what, Gurmag and Arcanist, and that's it? Yeah, the Roger's just, like, worthless. It was just a 2-1 for 2. Is it 7? Do they have 3 anglers? Usually the decks have, like, 2 anglers, don't they? Let's figure out what sucks first. And what sucks is Phyrexian Revoker and Jailer Recruiter, which is usually, like, this is just, like, the 6 for 6 that I usually do against most of the Delver strategies. Does Grixis play Lavamancer? I would be inclined to guess that they don't. Certainly better than against this deck than it is against Blue-Red Delver, but like I don't know if it's still like worth having. Like, do I want Ballista before I want Rips versus Grixis Delver? I don't know. Do they have Young Pyros? God knows. I think this is probably fine. This is just like my Delver sideboard every time, except against the. If they're not on Arcanists for some reason, then I don't bring in the Chalices. If they're not an Arcanist, then like usually Rip's good against them because the only non-Arcanist decks are like the Tarmogoyf decks. If I had a worse sideboard, I might be on Rip. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think it's better than any of the like the cards in this 60. Like after I cut the Revokers, the Recruiters, the Jailer, and bring in Council Judgment, Chalice of Void, Sanctum Prelate, like I just don't think that like Rest in Peace is better than these cards against Blue Red or against Grixis. It's also like kind of why I hate this Ballista. It's good against a lot of things that aren't Delver though. Like I board it in Thalia Mirrors or I'll board it against Baleful Strix decks. But the fact that I'm not boarding in Ballista versus Delver feels kind of weird. You should do a coaching Cyrus stream. I've been watching Cyrus. We have been chatting, but no, yeah, I should like get on Discord chat with him or something during a stream at some point. This guy seems pretty good. Mom plus Sword beat them last time, right? Oh, wait, can you pop this out? Does this make the cards bigger if I do that? I'll have to test that out. But wait, is their graveyard gone? What did I do? Oh. What have I done? I don't know. I broke it. I don't know. I don't know if this is their graveyard now. I think it is. It's only telling me my creature cards because Moto knows that I have a Howled Spirit Keeper in my deck. What's this Flagstones about? It's combos with Cataclysm. Pretty sure it resizes them. Resizes the cards? So I'm hoping. I'll have to test it when there's actually cards. Notably does not combo with Rip. That's also true. Can get Wastelanded if you have a Rest of Peace in play. I'm just going to jam Mom on turn 1 into basically anything, because I don't want to, like, Plow to get dazed, and Arcanist is, like, turn 2 Arcanist is possibly scarier than turn 1 Delver. Maybe they'll just pass. Yeah, Cyrus said that. He also did mention that, like, the deck does have room for, like, about one creature that isn't, like, disruptive outside of, like, the stock shell. Like, 1.5. I think I'm down for just jamming Mom into this. It's really good if they just, like, if they don't daze it, then just, like, try to Arcanist me or something. If they do daze it, then, yeah. Maybe we Plow the Delver on turn 2 if we don't find a 2-drop. Ooh, 1-lander. Wasteland, 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 Wasteland. Ooh, alright, I'll take it. Wait, I have a Plow. What are the odds this Delver just kills me? Versus what are the odds that they have to answer this Chalice? Yeah, I think I'm just jamming this Chalice. If they answer it, then we Plow the Delver. We have Sword lined up to kill the Delver, too. And they're on a 1-lander. Oh, they do have a Daze. Oh, well. Flip off Brainstorm. Just playing around Daze. Yeah. Because it makes sense that they didn't want to daze the Mom. Well, they only had 1 land though, so maybe they, like, dazing the Mom's efficient. I want to jam Burmaz into Daze. Well, now I'm going to jam Burmaz into Daze. Maybe not. Maybe we don't. They have 5 cards in hand. We can probably play the Stoneforge. Just go get, like, Batter Skull. Sure. Please force this coward. Like, it's not, like, cowardice. It's just a fine play, right? Burmaz doesn't need to be in play. Like, I would just be happy to have a Batter Skull in play next turn. Catch you later, Army. I played Brick on this Brainstorm, but there's no justice in the world. My opponents never Brainstorm lock themselves. You can't just start playing around Daze. Like, I wasn't going to play around Daze, but I think Stoneforge is the better play here than Burmaz. I want to pad my life total versus a Delver that's punching me in the face repeatedly. Burmaz doesn't do anything against Insectile Apparition. Stoneforge does. Stoneforge demands an answer. Young Peasy. Oh, that's fine. Cost 3 and she costs 2. That has to be. That's how it works. I might have played Delver in response to that. I kind of want to just play this Young Pyro next turn. Right? Or apply the Delver next turn. Yeah, probably apply the Delver next turn, because we'll just play around days. Oh, well, that's gas. Now we just kill them both. And put in the Batter Skull. You want to Force Will this? Because I should have targeted like the Insecto Aberration, because that's the one I wanted to get off the board more, I think. Because now if they like force this one, then they still have an Insecto Aberration in play. But then we also have like get a Batter Skull, so they're probably just dead. We even beat True Name because we have, if they just like land True Name me, we just equip the sword and gain 6 and just murder them. They have a Braid. We still have both Brewmouse and sword. What you got, opponent? Nothing, huh? That's not good for you. You're about to take like a jillion damage. What's they have? Like a Dismember. Be like kind of sad, but okay, they did. We did it! Punch them for like 9,000. Draw a card. Oh no, did I replay my land? No, well, it didn't matter. Because I only had 1 mana up at the end anyway. They can't even like upgrade now because the germ still sticks around. No matter which one they blow up. Also, we just still have this Brewmouse in hand. True Name me. Yeah, opponent's a trooper for still playing this one. Hoping to rip running up raids maybe. And then also beat the Brewmouse. Deal. Take 8. I'll gain 6. Come at me, opponent. What you got? Gonna lightning bolt this mom. Abrade the sword, alright. Is there any justice? If there's any justice, he just delugers here. I'd be fine. Still, we just like pick up our Battle Skull, replay it too. That kills their untrue name. And they'd be at 1. Like, now we just attack with Brewmouse and Germ. We even like pro blue something if we wanted to. Like, I don't think I even care. Because then they're gonna just block the other one that I don't pro blue. Attack with Stoneforge too. Yeah, I guess it is lethal. It's almost lethal if we pro blue the Germ, right? We hit them for 6. And we could like Wasteland port them too. Opponent's a fighter, that's for sure. Sure. Go to 2. Wasteland you. Maybe I wanted to Wasteland this UC. Well, they didn't Wasteland me, so it didn't matter. So they're like, yeah, if they played Gurmag, they're still super dead. We have Mother of Runes, yeah. If they're not going to play it out to the bitter end, like, I'm surprised they played it out for that turn. If they're just going to concede, like, the following turn. What was their plan? Draw second Abrade, kill the Batter Skull, still have to deal with the Burmaz, they're at 2 life. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright. Confirmed we are better than Cyrus. We beat the card Delver of Secrets. We beat 2 Dreadhorde Arcanists. Game 1. And then we beat Delver of Secrets and a True Name Nemesis. Confirmed Recess. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that shit. But it's definitely a lot better for the viewing experience because I made the hands bigger for the viewers, but the graveyards are still super tiny. We even beat a True Name naming us. I don't think I've ever seen a True Name name not the opponent. Oh, opponent, come back. Can you guys hear the Moto sounds, by the way? Do I need to turn those down? Because I know people hate listening to Moto sounds. Bridge from below. Oh, I guess that does make sense. Wait, does it? Bridge from below. How does that work? Because if you give a bridge from an opponent, you want to target it, right? The fact that you have Moto sounds at all is weird. I like the Moto sounds. I'm already distracted enough while I'm streaming, and it helps me like actually focus on things, like hear things that are happening. I'm winning a lot of die rolls today. Seems pretty good. Not the best. Hopefully Roger's good in this matchup. Thought I saw this person. I think I recognize this name, but Shadow player. Was this the Delver player that Cyrus played against today? If they're on Rug Delver, then I think it might be them. In which case the hand sucks. At least these Rogers can name Ren in 6 now. Yeah. Goose? God, I love when they cast Goose instead of Delver of Secrets. I think we're just jamming Thalia. If they have days, they have days. Like, our hand is getting dazed at some point, and I think Thalia's the best 2 to land here. Playing a Mom here seems real bad. Like, if we draw another land, we want a double spell. Bolt attack. They can't Ren me, at least. Oh, Goyf. That's mildly concerning. No land, huh? Little baby Goyf for now. If they have a Bolt, we take a lot of damage. Do I want Stoneforge here? I think I might want a Stoneforge here. I would love to deploy this Aether Vial, but I don't want it to take my whole turn. It's kind of hoping to find a land here. It's like Mom plus Stoneforge would have been really good. I think we just jam Vial. Vial seems like so miserably slow. It's definitely like, helps us get the Mother of Runes down faster though. It's possible that the Vial is like still correct. Our hand is pretty glutted and we need to like hit land drops. So what are we doing the following turn? If we don't hit a land drop, we cast Revoker or Stoneforge. Yeah. If he's bolting us this turn, then the Thalia stays alive because they go after the Stoneforge Mystic. Because the Stoneforge Mystic finds Batter Skull. They bolt the Stoneforge, attack with both. Oh no, they can't attack with both if I have Thalia in play, but that's only saving 1 damage. I think I'd rather than both the Thalia anyway. If they like Ren the Thalia, then I'm pretty bummed though. So we could at least try to Revoker it. Tempted to attack here, but that's probably not right. It's a Delver. Oof. This is starting to get scary. 3 cards in hand, huh? Not the best draw, but at least now we can go get, like, Jite. Try to, like, handle this Tarmogoyf. I think I'm pretty priced into casting the Stoneforge Mystic this turn, because I just need to get on the board. Imagine playing Goyf over Arcanist. Imagine casting Nimble Mongoose in this Legacy format. Every time obviously I'm a little biased because Nimble Mongoose is just, like, heinously bad versus Death and Taxes, but, like, Nimble Mongoose is just, like, so fucking miserable. Like, why are people casting Nimble Mongoose? Card is not very good, especially with, like, no one playing Tundra decks. Wow, Brainstorm and didn't flip? So their 4 cards in hand and 2 cards on the top of their deck right now are all non-creature spells. There should be an icon on the screen, Chiller Pillar. If you're on desktop or if you're on mobile, there's like a little icon for Cardboard Live if you want to see the deck list. I will not block opponent. Probably wouldn't even block this Goose. They have 5 cards in hand. Delta is 6. Like, just cast any spell and just eat my Stoneforge. Please no kill. Tienin? Ugh. I don't want that either, but... Didn't flip the Delver, so we can't make these. Yeah, I guess that does make sense, actually. We probably want to play around Stifle, because they fetch, so they'd have to top deck Stifle, but there's no reason to not play around Stifle. Yeah, right on time, 3rd land. So we might as well just put it in right now. Like, they know about it. Wait, do they know about it? They don't, right? Because I searched Jite? Yeah. If they flip off of Stifle, then maybe we'll put it in. Renin 6 is great. Yeah, Renin 6 is great for, like, the only reason this deck is back at all. I guess Delver's just not flipping. I'm here for it. What are they missing? Sorcery? Oh, coward. Cast a Renin 6. That's just a Goose. Gooses are 3/3s, though. That's kind of scary. Ren and 6. Take this file up to 3. Draw a land. Easy. So I think we're just gonna put the Jite on the Batterskull and punch. They can like block with 2 3/3s. I kill 1 and then also get to clear the Delver, and I can still Flicker Wisp my Batterskull. And also we gain life, which is what we desperately want. We also pro-green my Batterskull, actually. If they like double block. It's probably the actual play. Secret tip, register the deck name Rug Insectile Apparition for more 3/2 flyers and less 1/1s. I dig it. Yeah, sure. They just don't do anything. Okay, the Delver. Hold this Flicker Wisp, I guess. They can Wasteland the Crocus. It no longer matters. I'm going to save the Flicker Wisp, I think. We're going to start pro-bluing my Germ token. And punching. Suppose I can cast this other Revoker. Also name Ren in 6. Yeah, I mean, none of their blocks are very good, to be fair. I think we have this game locked up pretty well. Unless they have, like, random main deck Shatter. Should have named Abandon Hope. That's reasonable. Could have gone for the old Abandon Hope. Actually, main deck Shatter doesn't even do it, does it? Because we have Flicker Wisp. Yeah, they're just getting absolutely demolished. We did it! Alright, game 2, huh? Rest in Peace is certainly good. Council's Judgment's good. Prelate's Deece. That's probably it. I guess this is just like a pretty clean cut, right? We're just bringing 2 Rips instead of 2 Chalices versus this Delver variant. The new name is Gluttonous. No amount of salt will save you. Is that the flavor text? Something like that? This seems fine. So of the changes I've made, none of them have mattered, right? We've never drawn the Factory. We cut a Cataclysm. We've never boarded in the Surgical. And what was the other sideboard change? The Rip. The Rip's finally mattering. We had to board in second Rest in Peace here. The old 2 Rest in Peace Hallowed Spirit Keeper deck. This hand sucks. This hand's real bad. Ugh, this hand also sucks. I think this hand's good enough, though. We just, like, shoved, like, the Flicker Wisp and the Judgment and hope to find white sources in our draws. I think it's better than going to 5 when my opponent... Oh, no, my opponent mulliganed to 6, actually. It's hard to tell. But no, it does actually say 6. Did they change that? Mine says 7, though. Oh, no, they finished. They said keep, I guess, and then they put their card to the bottom. I don't know how that works, but anyway, I think this is worth a ship. My opponent also mulliganed. Alright, well, we'll keep this and ship, like, planes. Maybe Plains Caracas. Yeah, we want to cast our double white spells. I do Plains Caracas? Yeah, exactly. Tempted to just wasteland this Trop. I think that's the plan, honestly. They're on a mulligan. They didn't cast a cantrip. I think we're just on the aggressively attack their mana with our 2 wastelands plan. Nice. I'm not going to wasteland this. I'm going to play my Aether Vial now. They could just be playing this out because they don't have... Either because they don't have another color source or because they're protecting it from a second wasteland, but it looks like it's the... They just don't have another land, which is very good for me. The mana base still 3 Trop, 3 Vault? Probably? Wonder if I want to wasteland this wasteland now. Probably not. I'd rather than like cast a spell and then hit the colorless, the colored source again. New PC, yeah, it is So much better. It is actually amazing how much better this PC is. How's it going, Arkin? God, I say this every time I want to cast a turn with Nimble Mongoose, but holy shit, this card is... I'm so glad this card isn't Delver of Secrets. Delver just deals so much more damage versus I'm just getting attacked by, like, a Shroud 1-1. I'd be at, like, 11. Now we just have infinite time to deal with this. I'm just going to take up our vials, draw our Stoneforge Mystic. If I play this Wasteland, they'll just waste it. So I think we just pass. Sick play is like when we get this up to 3, we can play out the Wasteland, and then if they Wasteland it, we can just Wisp it. We could like cast GTA, but I think I want Batter Skull. Almost made 2 trophies tonight. Nice. Attack me. Oh man. Opponent has no fear. Maybe they would dismember? Yeah, this is fine. Do we cast the sword here? We're not casting anything else. They don't have days, so sure. If they try to wasteland my wasteland, we just get to save it, and then hit a colored source down the line. Yes. All according to plan. All according to plan. What's up, Min? They're so dead. They're like unreasonably dead. Let's stifle the trigger of coming back. Nope. Alright, yeah, they're so dead. Attack me, coward. Oh god. Do I just equip an attack? Probably not. We'll just get Batter Skull there. Why does everyone keep telling me there's a fucking Ryzen Gen 3 bullshit coming out next week? I don't know anything about computers. I don't care. This computer's sweet. I'm happy. Give me a break. Jesus, that was a bloodbath. Where's Cyrus? Cyrus should be watching this. We've just been dumpstering Delver. It's officially a bully stream. How's the deck? The deck's great. We're 3-0 right now. Death Dex is great. We've been killing people. Didn't optimize money to get better cores. Yeah, whatever. Price/performance game is not enough to justify waiting for release. Yeah, I just wanted to build a PC, and it was sweet, and I don't really care. Armchair YouTube watchers. What parts do you have? I have a parts list. Min would know better than I would, and I built the damn thing. Because Min just sent me a list. I don't know any of this shit. It's all magic. I'm not a computer guy. There's Rug Delver. Looking for it on my spreadsheet. The 3-2 dream is still alive. Damn it, chat. I don't know why I thought you were a software engineer. I am an electrical engineer, notably, but I've never, like, built a PC or, like, done any sort of stuff like that in my life. I don't follow, like, tech trends or PC stuff or anything. I've never done it before. I wanted to do it because it seemed sweet. And it was sweet. It had a lot of fun. Everyone just says these numbers and words, and they just the Ryzen 1600. Sure, it's just most electrical engineers are super into PCs. Yeah, I was streaming from a fucking laptop for a year before I built this. Yeah, Min was a lifesaver. I was just like, hey, I want to get a PC, and he was like, here's literally everything you need to buy, and I just had to, I was like, all right. Min probably knows what's up. Min will know more about computers than I will ever know in my whole life. List of parts. I should put like maybe put like a parts list in my like below Twitch, just like people can see what the stream setup is. I've seen other streamers do that. Probably not unreasonable. I keep forgetting to test the fucking popping out of these graveyards to make them bigger. Jesus, this hand sucks. This hand is vastly unplayable. People are probably curious about your streaming equipment. Yeah, makes sense. This hand seems better. Probably ship up planes, I think. We're just gonna like hope Plow's good against my opponent. Because if Plow's good, we want 2 Plows. Opponents of 2 results, Grixis control, and I have sailing hands. Oh, no! Suddenly reconsidering this second Plow option. They're on Grixis control, but like, eh. I think in the dark, like in a blind 7, I'd probably ship this planes. Or on the draw, too. I also need to get my my stream overlay redone a little bit. Obviously, it was touched up, but it was not like put onto the stream until Monday, so it's a little too fat around the edges. I need to shrink this. I guess face the camera's better. I need to shrink this part that I'm in, the part that chat's in, like make the Moto part a little bit bigger. Opponent, where are you? Alliance is BG Depths, Splash White for Knight and Souls deck. Is this my... This isn't my opponent, right? I don't remember the name. Oh, wow, my opponent mulliganed a bunch. Oh, wow, they're playing Basic Mountain. Deal. Wait. Oh, this is just normal lands? Oh, this is terrifying. Wow, we really can't beat turn 1 Ren and 6, can we? I really wish I'd kept that double Revoker hand all of a sudden. I wonder if I would have kept that double Revoker hand if I had an Ancient Tomb in it. Because that would be sick. Because it did have the Factory instead of an Ancient Tomb. But I still don't think it was a keep, right? That hand was like pretty bad. Like double Crocus. Oh, that's good. Something we can cast into a Ren and 6. Just hoping they don't have anything else besides this Ren. Like a Punishing Fire. That'd be pretty bad. Still, I'm pretty good at digging people out of mulligans. What are we grabbing here? This thing's gonna take up to 6. Do we need Skull? Can we get Sword? I don't think we can get Sword. Sword's pretty helpful at like having max ones not die to this Ren though, but I think we do need this Skull. I creeped and found the parts. Oh, did I tweet? Did I tweet it? Oh, yeah, that's the picture. It's like most of the parts probably. I have a parts list somewhere. I'll post. Yeah, I'll probably put it in below my Twitch stream at some point, just not right now. They don't kill you, Wisp it and get Skull. We can just like put in Skull. We need to answer this Ren and 6 before it ults, right? Probably. Well, actually, do we? I guess like infinite gambles is probably impossible to beat. Infinite crop rotations. Hang on. This isn't what I expected, opponent. Opponent, why is there Tarmogoyf in your lands deck? Opponent, I think you made a deck registration error. I mean, at least we have 2 Swords to Plowshares in this hand. Now we're just going to, Plow plus Batterskull. I'll say go, I guess. Maybe I should play this right now, actually, so, like, if they don't put anything in their graveyard and gain life, because I don't want them getting any life because they have this Sylvan. So, like, any amount of life that they're gaining is, like, pretty important for me to stop. Yeah. Opponent, why is there Tarmogoyf in your lands deck? I'm still very confused. Ren takes up to 7, but we get to punch it. This makes perfect sense. It's certainly something. Wait, also, yeah, wait. Hang on. I didn't add up this basic mountain being in their lands deck. That probably should have tipped me off from the get-go, but, like, I was totally blindsided by the fact that most of their other cards looked like lands cards. Matt said it makes sense, so it's probably Galaxy Brain levels of nonsense. Yeah, that's basically what my thought was. If Matt says it's a reasonable deck, it's probably just absolutely bonkers. Opponent's like almost just dead to this Batterskull. Should I just attack their face? Just like flicker with the Ren. It's kind of a bummer. Oh, this is... Wait. So this is the... Is this the red-green Karn deck again? Didn't know if they... I guess the Blazing Mountain makes sense because they had Prismatic Vista. Sylvan makes sense. iProto7, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Of course, you have Beltraz in your base. Yeah, I think this is just the red-green Karn nonsense deck again. I think I need to put in Batterskull here. As much as I want to kill this Thought-Knot Seer... It even had snow-covered mountain. Yeah, they take the plow. Makes a lot of sense here. I'm gonna wisp the Thought-Knot and punch them. Unfortunately, we had only punched it down to 2, so I could ping off the wisp and still stay alive as well. We could also just attack it with both creatures. Hit it. But then what do we do? Mom? That seems bad. Might be down for just hitting it for 1 and then wisping my own Stoneforge. I wouldn't want to rip a land, though. They're going to ping down my wisp. That's unfortunate. Holy Delaron, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate the support. I guess we can still clear it, all things considered, right? Assuming they have, like, nothing else. We can wisp the Thought-Knot, attack it for 5, put it down to 2. If they ping down the wisp, then it's at 1, but we still have enough on board to clear it. Just, like, draw a land here, which would be nice. Our hand is not particularly... We can also just wisp the Ren and attack them with the Germ. I think I'd rather... Yeah, our hand sucks, but we could, like, draw a good card. But we could also just drop, like, a land. Ah, fuck. That was a good card. ripping land there would have been nice, because we also could have deployed the Mother of Runes, so they couldn't have pinged the Wisp and the Mom. Not that Mom seems particularly good in this matchup, but yeah, drawing Jailer is like the absolute worst there. There's a chance I wanted to like Wisp the Wren and attack their face. So worth playing extra copies of Mom with Giver? Probably not. If you ever want Mom 5, you can certainly play Giver of Runes, but I wouldn't play it before the first 4. And there aren't a lot of metas where you actually want 5 Moms. Deck lists are just like very tight nowadays. Yep. Ping down the Wisp. We can onboard clear the Wren currently. Giver would be much better than Mom here, though. Can't be killed by Wren and attacks through Thought Knot. Man, I hope they don't have Punishing Fire. Second Thought Knot. Something like that. Chalice on one. Kind of a bummer, but... Ooh, Factory doesn't actually seem bad here. Alright, so we'll Suicide, or hopefully. Hopefully they don't have P-Fire, otherwise we'll get a little bit awkward. Factory is probably pretty horrible against this Wasteland. But anyway, attack both at Wren, try to clear it, and go from there. Man, this would actually be a lot better if it was Ancient Tomb, because I can like equip the Batter Skull to the Stoneforge Mystic. Strike 1 for Mishra's Factory. They can either trade with the Germ if they want, or get the free Stoneforge kill. Do I play this Factory even? I guess I probably do. I'm gonna get something Wastelanded eventually. Second Rhino 6 would be a huge beating. I'm gonna be like a modestly sized beating. They get to kill the Thalia. It's not like the Thalia's doing a lot. We attack with the Germ. We trade with the Thought Knot, draw more lands. Hopefully, like pick up the skull and put it back in. Yep. Chalice check with Moms. Yeah, this is another Wren. So now we attack the Wren. They block with Thought Knot. We get a draw card. Hopefully we draw like Flicker Wisp. Port's not great. They're going to buy back a Wasteland my Port. So we want to either draw a spell or a Plains here. Spell being a not 1-drop. What abominations they want to play. I'm pretty sure it's the red-green Karn deck. This means we can at least pick up the Batter Skull and redeploy it next turn. I've been seeing this deck like an unreasonable amount. I played against this deck like 3 times. Max was on it one of the times. Pretty sure this deck is like very unplayable. But that's never stopped people before. Second Mountain, you say. Yeah, that seems a little suspect. Maybe they're not on the cards. Maybe they're just on like some like worse red-green nonsense. I don't know. What on earth is this? Oh, that's not the Karn I was expecting, but okay. That's also pretty unbeatable. It is a Karn, I was right. Wisp clears a construct out of the way, that's pretty good. So like if they don't have another artifact and they have like 2 4/4s, we can just Wisp a construct and attack the Karn or the Wren. If they do have another artifact, it gets awkward because then their constructs will be 5/5s. We Wisp one, make it a 4/4. We trade the germ into it, and then they Wren the Wisp, and then we're sitting there awkwardly. Yep. That tracks. I assume Wasteland my port. Get the Wasteland back. Nope. Just get a Foothills, sure. Please don't cast like a Walking Ballista. That'd be like the worst timeline. Double P fire the germ. That's also a pretty bad timeline. But it wants more basics than me. Drawing 1 drops. Pretty solid. Yeah, we're pretty dead. Yeah, I've played against at least a similar iteration. I think this deck is like worse than the normal red-green card lists I've played against. I played against that list like 2 or 3 times. I think this deck is like somehow even more poorly constructed. Alright. It's D&T's worst matchup, poorly constructed decks. Poorly constructed decks containing Punishing Fire and Renin 6 and Karn Great Creator. They are generally very hard to beat if they're playing all of those magic cards, to be fair. Yeah, opponent with their... Yep, sure, there's a Tireless Tracker in their deck. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, man. Clue tokens, combo with Construct tokens. Wow, wombo combos. Opponent's deck is just Combo City. Punishing Fire is the Wisp. It's one of the 3 cards left in their hand. Opponent going off. You can have, I guess, a Wasteland. Wasteland only makes 1. They just like double Punishing Fire down my skull, though. We're just super dead. I think I just want to block and gain 7 or gain 4 life. Like we've lost this game for sure. nice hand. It's weird because I think we actually might have been able to win this game if we actually had the mission. Obviously, like very results oriented, but like if the Mishra's Factory was an Ancient Tomb, we might have actually been able to win this game. Because like I don't think my opponent could beat a Stoneforge holding a Batter Skull, like at any point during this game. If it went to time and single elimination right now, we would win. That's also accurate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my opponent would have got like hoisted real bad by like just a 5/6 Stoneforge. Yeah, I mean obviously this is a test case of exactly one. This is the first time we've drawn it. I literally put it in over the tomb just because I've been playing Ancient Tomb for a long time, and some people do question it, and I was like, maybe I need to like reassess how good Ancient Tomb is in the deck. Opponent just pinging me for one. So I wanted to test out other flex lands to see like how much I miss Ancient Tomb or how much I like having other flex land options. Yeah, where's our Lava Axe? Where's our Miracle Thunderous Wrath? Oh yeah, I forgot they had Tarmogoyf in their deck. This is definitely different from the red-green Karn deck I've played against previously. This card just doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh no, I F6'd. I thought I un-F6'd. No, I could have cast my Batter Skull now. We would have been so close to winning. Ooh, whoops, no. Alright, what the fuck do I want for this matchup? Needle seems pretty good. Rip seems pretty good. Judgment seems very good. Cataclysm seems pretty good. Prelate? Relic Order seems good. Bringing all this shit. Yeah, Cataclysm's such a fucking good card. I love Cataclysm. Do we want Surgicals? I don't think we do. Punching Fire is like kind of a rough card, but I don't think it's this rough. Surgical just does nothing against the rest of their deck. These Moms probably suck. These Thalias probably also suck. Prelate actually seems okay. Yeah, I said Prelate. Yeah, Prelate was in the maybe pile as well. Prelate on 2 beats Ren and Punching Fire. Prelate on 4 beats Karn and possibly other Karn. Probably better than like a random Piddler. Don't want to cut Plows because they just have like a weird amount of creatures. What do we cut though? The Jite? Jite seems pretty weak. We could cut like Jite and a Stoneforge. I wouldn't hate that. Just like this. This looks pretty good to me. This is the weirdest post-board configuration you've ever seen. This feels like a keep. We have like Stoneforge, we have Rip, we have Revoker. We have this Factory, which currently looks better than a Tomb. I guess if it was a Tomb, I would just turn one like Tomb Ren into like turn 2 Stoneforge, but we would take a bunch of damage, so not necessarily good. These Plows not looking great. I think I just want to jam Stoneforge, force them to have exactly P-Fire. Stoneforge for Skull. So far, our system factories, they get hits by Wasteland. I mean, that's accurate, I suppose. Could just be basic planes, which would also be nice. Wouldn't have won us the previous game, but I think I want Stoneforge here. Just force them to have Punishing Fire right now. The deck seems like pretty light on interaction. I don't think I want Sword. We're already like pretty choked on mana. Thin the deck to draw more lands. Chalice in 1. We have a Wisp. Hey. We got a Batter Skull. They probably have Shatters in the deck. They probably have like a bunch of Ancient Grudges and shit. They conspicuously pass this turn with a bunch of mana up. Do I even put in this Batter Skull? I guess I do, right? Because if they Ancient Grudge, we at least get to just rip it next turn. And we like Flicker Wisp our Stoneforge if we want. It's like force them to cast an Ancient Grudge here. Get to rip the other half. A Braid, oh well, that's not what I expected. Judgment's pretty nice. I think I just want to Wisp my Stoneforge and go with the Sword now. Kind of sucks if they have a Wren and they can like ping off my Wisp. That'd be kind of sad. We actually clear it though with the Factory. The other two Stoneforges in our deck are now Squires. Tracker. We can Judgment it. Or if we draw a land, we can like Judgment the Chalice and plow it. Probably pricey the Judgmenting it though, especially because we have Wisp to deal with the Chalice later. Excuse me. If that's what it comes to. Goodbye, Tireless Tracker. Would have been sick if we just had fourth land there, right? We just like play equipped Sword to the Wisp and just fucking like buy them beyond space and time. TKS. Our hand is pretty stacked. Sword maybe? Wisp maybe? Sword, sure. Wisp this Chalice, plow it, hopefully. Land? Squire. So this is probably Wisp the Chalice to set up our plows and just attack them for 3. I think I would have taken Wisp. I might have taken Wisp as well. They have like Chalice plus Wren, I'm sad. Even then, we can still clean up the Wren. They need to find P-Fire. They have P-Fire, we're in a bad spot. Chalice on 1 again, that's pretty annoying, but they still have to deal with our Wisps. Crack the clue, sure. I'm gonna name Wren and 6 with this Revoker. Yeah, we have turned off their Mox Diamonds. Attack. There's no way this could be right. I don't think trading 4 damage for 1 is like at all worth it. They're going so low. Wait, can we like Factory them too? Hit them for just 9 and then play Revoker? Hopefully they don't have like a fucking Kozilek's return or some stupid shit. They probably have some like just absurd sweeper that's just gonna savage me. Hey, nope, they just lost. We did it. Alright. I think the sideboard plan was fine. I think we're just gonna run it back. Make sure this looks good in game 2. It did attack them for 2 damage. Land, new 6-mana Chandra, blow up the board. They also played like old 6-mana Chandra, right? The Battle for Zendikar one. damage life swing. Oh yeah, it dealt 2 damage and didn't deal us 2 damage. I think we could have like if we had like 4 mana though, we could have sequenced one of those earlier turns differently. Like if the factory was a tomb, couldn't we have just like put in the sword and equipped and attacked with the Flicker Wisp when they played the Tireless Tracker, and then they were like super dead? That we went harder if the factory was a tomb. Yeah, exactly. That's not important. Yeah, because I specifically recall saying that last turn, I was like, wow, they get super punished if we just had mana number 4 that game. Opponent kept. Do we keep? This seems pretty good. It seems a lot of stuff. Sneep. They just like upgrade this Aether Vial. We just like never, ever win. We can hit land drops. We'll be fine. Sand is like very powerful. It has a lot of the tools we need to actually like win this stupid game. Upgrade isn't a real card. Yeah, exactly. I like your thinking. Well, that's not a powerful start for my opponent. Maybe if I name Upgrade with this Phyrexian Revoker, they won't cast it. Yeah, we can attempt to Revoker that. We'll see how well that goes. Yeah, that's a magic card. Still want to hit 3rd land here, and also 4th land for this Cataclysm. Yeah. With an Ancient Tomb. Yeah, we're going to draw Factory and like not be able to cast this Cataclysm. Should openly weep. Would really like a 3rd land here. Fuck. So we're still alive, unless they shatter my vial. We have a plethora of 3s that can help deal with this Wrenn and 6. How about a Sourceful? I mean, we did leave in all 4 of them. I mean, I think they do have a lot of plowable threats, though. It's probably a pretty valid line. Chalice on one. Maybe I want to just board them all out and just blank their chalices. We also have like this Flicker Wisp and shit, so sure. That Tarmogoyf has like almost no text. Wow, that Tarmogoyf has no text. Nice Tarmogoyf opponent. Although we do have a Spirit Keeper in our hands. I think my plan is to Flicker Wisp this Wrenn on my opponent's main too, and hope they don't have like instant speed removal. Although I guess if that was the play, I should have Flicker Wisped it just in their upkeep. But I guess the plus doesn't matter because they got Rest in Peace. Yeah, and their second main. Just Wisp out the Wrenn. Hey, look, the factory. We fucking. I mean, I probably would cast the Cataclysm here, honestly. Like, we keep Vile Wisp Rip. I probably would just slam Catac here if I could. Jam Recruiter. I kind of want to jam this Prelate on 2 after I try to clear this Wrenn. I kind of want to activate the Vial on 3 right now, honestly. It's like bait out a Punishing Fire, but I guess this doesn't really, I don't really care if this continues to live. Prelate on 2 so they can't get us with the Punish. Spirit Keeper plus Cat is a great combo. Yeah, Yeah, I could have maybe tried to make them misplay there. I think this is also fine. Now we can also just cast Recruiter, go get another Wisp. This Rest of Beast seems pretty good against my opponent. It's Grove, sure. I'll take the bait. Dang, he found his TKS mana. Wow, was there no bait? Was that just the whole play? What on earth is this? Please, oh god, okay, it's just a blocking ballista, sure. Yeah, it's pretty obnoxious, but we can definitely beat it. Ugin. That would have been horrifying. So what's the play here? Whatever I, like, Wisp is just gonna get ballisted to death. The fancy man with the new stream setup. Indeed. Relic. I was thinking about Relic Warder. Just Relic Ward the Ballista. They probably ping down the Recruiter. And then we still have like Vial for Spirit Keeper and Prelate. I was also thinking about Jailer. We just Jailer the Ballista. They ping down the Recruiter. We get to keep a creature out of the deal, and we get to like cast Spirit Keeper or Prelate. Yeah, I think I like Jailer the most. Jailer's like mildly punish if we get like Thought Knotted and can't answer it, but I like Jailer. I guess Jailer's not really a combo with my... It is a combo with Cataclysm, but it's not a combo with the Cataclysm in terms of taking my Val to 4. That was an interesting choice. Don't think I would have done that. I think I would have wanted to kill my opponent's 2-2 with my Ballista. And then the 1-1 gets cleaned up by the Wren. But do we Cataclysm? Probably. They keep both creatures. Actually, they'd have to sack the Chalice, though. They'd probably keep Chalice and Ballista, but either way, we can just cast Cataclysm and then Jailer. That's probably fine. Draw Cata after take Val to 4. Yeah, I mean, of course, it was only Fate. We wouldn't have drawn the land if we had just kept the Val at 3, obviously. The opponent horrified. Yeah, so I think this clears the Goyf for free by casting it before the Jailer, because they're inclined to keep Chalice and Ballista, because the Goyf's just an 0-1. Wait, they didn't even keep the Chalice? Alright, I'll take it. You're allowed to do that. It's a legal play. They also didn't ping me for one. Sure, whatever. It's a pretty good reset-up card. But we also have another Aether Vial, which is pretty good too. Certainly a more favorable board position when your opponent does not. Right on time. I guess Flagstone's Rest in Peace didn't work anyway. But certainly a more favorable board position when my opponent has doesn't have a Chalice in play. All the Nombos, Spirit Keeper, and Flagstones with the Rip in play. What you got, opponent? You can't TKS me yet. This opponent says, sorry, gotta run, GG's. I also think they were just dead, so that's fine. That wasteland actually hits the flagstones. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it, but okay. Opponent, I guess you guys can't see chat, but opponent says, sorry, gotta run, GG's. But we also, I think, are just, like, incredibly favored, so I think we're just winning. I'll take it. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to smush them. I think they were just severely far behind. We had Monarchy, we were hitting land drops. Thanks, guys. Thanks to everyone for believing in me. Everyone with the nice, we can 4-1 now. Fuck chat. Fuck you guys. You guys suck. Chat is bully. I think D&T is pretty good versus Run 6. I mean, Run 6 is definitely a beating for Death and Taxes, but I think it's, like, definitely beatable. It helps that you're pretty good, you're pretty favored against the Run 6 match decks anyway. What's D&T's hardest matches? Elves. Elves is just, like, fucking stone cold unbeatable. Goblins has gotten significantly more difficult in the past year. Listening to headphones on your audio is just blaring out a little bit. Yeah, see, that was my issue before. I turned down the mic so that the audio wouldn't freak out. Because my audio sounded bad during my last stream. I didn't like it. But then I turned my mic down and then everyone said they couldn't hear me. Wait, volume is low? Oh, hey. It's Cyrus. Well, I was saying sucks ass in the mirror. Double Thalia, but like Stoneforge Jail are pretty good. Oh yeah, you guys can't see chat. I'm mocking him. I was sarcastically asking if he was on Storm. She's back at Storm. She's gonna juke you so hard. Hey, and then you guys can see chat. I'll bring chat on just for the Cyrus match. Oh nope, that's the wrong window. So you guys can see. So you guys can see chat. I think I kind of want to keep this hand even though it's like horrible against Death and Taxes because like Stoneforge is just busted. And Palashado's pretty busted. Call him out on his pineapple pizza stance. What if he's actually on Storm? Not Storm. Alright. Oh, this is a window I should have got rid of. Didn't even notice I was there for 4 rounds. Keep because Thalia has first strike. Yeah, apparently Cyrus used to play Goblins. He was telling me about it. I'm also the mirror of my opponent isn't as good as yours. I taught Cyrus everything he knows. Not true, but I think I kind of want to revoke this Aether Vial if my opponent's just like not doing anything. I guess that means like Swords of Plowshares though. What the hell is that? It's the black-white Horizon Canopy. It's the strictly better Horizon Canopy if you're playing Surgical Extraction. Yeah, we're 4-0 Arcan. I guess Stoneforge is probably the play here. As much as I want to try to turn off this Vial, it's probably not going to work. This is worth a shot, though. Just force the plow. This is strictly better when it leaks information. What information are you leaking? How many other decks are playing Horizon Cannon? Be like Maverick? Do I name Mom if he puts it in? Nah, probably not. We can probably beat it. Aether Vial. Sorry about that, Cloud. I had to leave to pick up my fiance. Yeah, no problem. Thought the game was like kind of over at that point. I felt reasonably ahead. Cycle clearing on turn like 2. Aggressive. I did have the plow rude. Oh man! Wow! Oh no, never mind. This mother can just protect itself. No, I was about to say, wow, if this was a 2, we just get him good. But no, we don't get him good because this mom's online. I think I just want to cast Stoneforge Mystic here. Let's hide the Mishra's Factory for now. It's probably more relevant than the Rashadan Port. No 2-drop, huh? It's probably played reasonably quickly. This Death Tags the Mirror takes forever. Kind of just want to wisp my Stoneforge, honestly. Opponent has 4 cards in hand with a Vial on 3, and like, assuming we keep hitting land drops, we can just get this GTL line next turn. And, like Stoneforge for more stuff. We also need a flyer in play to get through this mom to begin with. Although if they have like Wisp on theirs. I guess we could also use the factory to get through, but that'll take a little bit. I think I like Wisping my Stoneforge. More value. Gonna Wisp something? Prelate. Just Prelate on 1. Prelate on... yeah. That's fine. I think I have the upper hand currently. Protecting me from plows and stuff. Although the Vial on 3, I guess makes this that we don't exactly have the upper hand. I think I want Sword more than I want Skull. Vial on 3 makes it difficult to like play around everything. Because I could always just like have Wisp and disrupt your shit. That's why we've been holding on to this factory for a million years. Uh-oh. I guess they don't have the mana to get it online yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna block that. I think we're gonna go Factory GT. Can't cast the Plow into the Prelate. Not gonna attack with the Wisp, because if they have Wisp, obviously that's just horribly bad. Imagine if that was a Tomb. Also into the Mom. Oh, yeah, I guess that's also true. If it was a Tomb, we could try to connect with the GTA, but if they had like a Wisp, we just get supremely punished. Yeah. This is fine. Fine enough. Problem is we still need to deal with this Mom. I guess we can just try to use the Factory to get counters next turn. We don't have enough mana currently, actually. We would need to hit another land drop for that plan to work out. No Porter Wasteland means the factory plan is a go. As it sits, Alright, rip a land and hope he has nothing. We do know two of the cards in his hand are GTA and Sword. So, if we rip a land, we might be in business. Fuck. Man, if this factory was an ancient tomb. I guess that wouldn't work, because they could just activate Mom in response to Revoker install. Is we dead yet? We're pretty close. We can't even revoke the GTA, because like they also have Sword. I suppose we could actually revoke Stoneforge, or whatever equipment they put in to try to stall for time. So we're not like dead. Yeah, this forces him to need land 4, right? If he activates the Stoneforge, we name whatever he puts in, which is probably going to be the GTA. But then we don't have our GTA online, which is obviously horrible. But yeah, we're pricing and naming GTA here. It's a pretty good activation too. If we had a land drop, we could like equip the GTA to our Wisp and Smash after naming Mom. And obviously we can't like punish him with like a plow because the prelate's on 1. I think we're pretty hosed here, especially if he has land 4. If he's land 4, I think we just totally beef it. His GTA does have cooler art. That is accurate. So we do get to attack with our sword here, but it just gets chump blocked, right? We could play equip sword, attack with Revoker. It doesn't even get chump blocked. You could just trade with the Wisp and then they get their GTA back online. Ugh. I think we're just incredibly dead. They put in sword, equip to their Wisp. They can pro-white their Wisp, attack me, pop my Wisp, or pop my Revoker. Probably pop my Wisp because they want to keep my GTA under control using my Revoker while they're just like winning the aerial combat. I think we're dead. We can't off our own Revoker, or else we could like try to do some shenanigans with Mishra's Factory and GTA. Yeah, we're gonna go game 2. So we have 6 cards to bring in, 6 cards to bring out. This one's a pretty clean cut. Spirit Keeper, the Thalias, and the Prelate out. Readjust my... Oh god, what did I do? No. I wanted to readjust the Moto to this window, yeah. There we go. Our banter is over. I would like to play first. Seems pretty good. I asked Cyrus if he wanted to, like, split if he murdered me. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just have to win. Land am I leading with? Cyrus is also no. Cyrus probably isn't. Oh, it might have said in MTG bot somewhere. Cyrus doesn't strike me as someone who likes splitting though. Just have to win the old-fashioned way. Cyrus strikes me as a no splits kill them all person. Yeah, exactly. That is pretty accurate. I probably want to plow this mom. I could just needle it. But then next turn we could like needle the mom and like try to equip GT or something. Kind of like that play more. Phyrexian Revoker. That's fine. I'm gonna put in this GT. I guess we could put in Batterskull actually. Just like help us attack my opponent more. And it's probably more worth it to put in the GT. Force them to name GT. We can Pith Needle the mom, like plow the Revoker. Set up that for next turn. I think that's Violin 2. Oh no, they named Aether Vial. Interesting. Lead with Needle here. If he doesn't pro-white the Revoker, we just like win. If he does, do I care? No, because we just want to kill the mom, right? I could name something else with this Needle. Or I could just name mom and pass the turn. I probably wanted to actually leave the port up and just port him, right? That was dumb. Because like the mom doesn't matter anymore. That's fine. We don't need our vial. Yeah, because I'm not doing anything with this mana, so I don't have to port. I guess I get to leave up Plow in this instance now. Tomb still sounds good. Yeah, Tomb would have been insane there. We just like plow the Revoker in response to the mom and then equip. Jesus, this factory's just been so bad. This factory has just been like heinously worse than Tomb. Recruiter, that's gonna be a little slow. That's fine. I suppose we get to put in this Batterskull. That's pretty good. Our factory even has worse art. That's accurate. You could grab like Relic Order, but then we have a Plow. Just another Revoker, sure. We're just gonna untap, put the GT on the Batterskull, punch them for a bunch. And then leave up this Plow. Smash. Seems decent indeed. This is Phyrexian Revoker. We're probably fine. It name's GTA, but we like can just plow it. I think I want to ping this other Revoker though. Just like Violent Stoneforge. Go get Sword, just murder them more. Let these other things live. Yep. What's this? Stoneforge maybe? Oh yeah, that's fine. I could have a plow for my drum here. Alright. Game 3. We gotta win this last game in the mirror on the draw to get this 5-0. End boss Cyrus. Can't do anything. Can't do anything sideboarding wise. It's okay, our opponent is Cyrus. It's in the bag. That's so mean. We just will board in 4 Delver of Secrets. That's the tech. Alright, I'll get behind that. Board in 4 Delver, unbeatable. Cyrus, I should actually have Cyrus's chat still on screen since I already brought in Sunlands. DJ's got 5. I don't think he's 4-0. I don't. Was his record 4-0? This hand's great though. This hand's very good. Keep drawing this fucking factory. Maybe it'll be better than Tomb this time. We are on the draw, which means if he has a strong hand, it's gonna be rough goings for us. Grabs Jite. Plow Mom if it's there. Wow. Is this a no respect vial activation? Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, Factory would have been good. Or like fucking Tomb would have been fine here. We'd like Casper Recruiter. I don't know if I would have though. Out of respect for Mom here. Even before Cyrus just has the Ancient Tomb and he just like fucking wallops me with Jite. We currently are like a turn behind actually answering this Jite, which is like mildly alarming. I suppose we can actually recruit Relic Order. Which is pretty good, especially considering this Mother Friends gets to live. think I might want to factor gameplay, actually. Now that we're just, like, hitting 3s exclusively. Yeah, if he revokes my file, it's actually pretty bad. Recruit and Prey. Yeah. Revoking my vial would certainly be a bummer, but we could still beat it. We would just lose, like, our whole board and be very sad about it. Yeah, that's a bummer. Couldn't really do anything about that. Does that change what we get here? What is 2 cards in hand? 2 cards in hand currently, one of which is the GT. We can just grab Relic Order next turn. We can Relic Order plus like Wisp it and stuff. Ballista for 0, blow up his bridges. So I think the play is still grab this Relic Order to like eat his Vial and GT or something. Could grab Ballista. Yeah, I don't think Ballista's quite good enough. So we're not dead yet. We get the Relic Order Flicker Wisp play to try to eat like the GT and the Revoker or something. GT and the Vial, I don't know. I guess we can't eat the Revoker because they have the Mom. So they need to activate their Mom here. Interesting equip choice. How do you make that play with the Vial revoked? Oh yeah, well now I can make that play. But then they can ping off the Wisp, but I think I'm fine with that. Oh no, I can't block it. It's pro way to. Never mind. We'll just Relic Ward the GT then. It's also valid. Grab Sword. Alright, we might be super dead. Need that 5th Mom. Cataclysm would be good. Would Cataclysm even be good? They just like keep 2 things. Yeah, I think we might be dead. You take this Vial up to 3. It doesn't matter because the Revoker's happening. But we also just can't beat the GT, right? Or not the GT, the Sword. Now that they have Sword in hand, too. We would need to, like, top deck Revoker. I guess we have Factory that can actually, like, chump block, right? It's, like, not the worst thing in the world. Wait, am I stupid? Did I actually want to, like, hold up Mom and leave back the Factory? No, because if they had a Revoker, they still can deal with that. Never mind. I think the thing ticks up, though. Hey, that's something. So on a Relic Ward this GT, we can't we could Relic Ward the Revoker if we want. We have Flicker Wisp. Relic Ward the Revoker. Relic Ward the Revoker. Revoke them. I hate having keeping the GT in play and having none of my things answer it though. That seems really bad for me. You got 12 minutes. You can think a little bit here. Because the problem is that like we can't stop the GT forever. I think we need to answer the GT and the Sword and then try to rebuild from there. They only have GT and Sword, so we can try to take back the board after that. So we cast Relic Order on the GT, they ping off the Recruiter. And then we revoke the Sword. And then we have a Wisp and try to like win that way. We can't. We could do that, but they have the Revoker on Aether Vial, so we can't do that. think faster. It's approaching Lily's bedtime. This is our last game, so this literally cannot go on that much longer. Classic D&T mirror, nothing works. So their cards in hand are Fire and Ice and Unknown, currently. Draw is not great. We have no good flicker targets, but we just want a thing in play. I guess I'll just flicker their Aether Vial to take it back down, in case something happens to this Revoker. Hopefully there's no Banner Skull here. That would be an unfortunate last card for them. But yeah, now we're definitely in dire straits here. If they find an answer for my Revoker, we're in a very bad spot. Barf. That qualifies. They just get like Relic Order, right? Relic Ward my Revoker. Or they just get like Wisp and make infinite Wisps and out-Wisp me. Or Ballista, that's pretty good too. Yeah, it looks like we are supremely dead unless we draw... I don't even know what we could draw. Our own Ballista, maybe? Plow does not do anything. They have active Mom. Oh, they just have Wisp too. Oh god, it's so bad. Yeah, we were definitely trying. I could prevent this Recruiter, right? If I plow it, and if they mom it, then the like Wisp trigger result. This is probably the best my plow's gonna get. Stifle a Flicker Wisp essentially. They have Ballista and Unknown in hand. Stifle on a Wisp is so much better than that. Yeah, I mean, Stifle the Wisp trigger, they're not actually, like, obviously I don't get to stifle the re-enter trigger. I don't think it's worth trading here at all. We're so dead to I guess we could draw a Revoker and not be supremely dead to Walking Ballista, right? Revoker or Needle. Or Wisp. Does Wisp anything? Not really. I can Wisp my own Wisp, and then what? Wisp out all lands. This Ballista can't be a 2/2, but like we're already so far behind. Whisper on Wisp to hit their mom, and then try to find something. That's not unreasonable. Oops. Yeah, the problem is Manriki is just like it's just insanely narrow as a magic card. I guess I could have flickered my Revoker. No, then we can't be the sword. Then... You hope it doesn't like get another land drop. Yeah, I mean it's perfectly fine in like small local metas. Just like never a card you want to register on Moto. Yeah, we're probably beefing it. Split Second Pithing Needle. Jailer. This doesn't do anything, right? Because they have his 7 creatures to my 3, essentially. I guess it would be 6 to 3. It'd be 5 to 3 because I exile 1, and then it would be 6 to 5, and I'm like already losing that board. Jailer into Plow. I don't even think Jailer into Plow does it, right? Like, I have a Jailer with his mom, top deck Plow, Cyrus untaps, like, can just pump the Ballista to a 3/3, ping off Wisp, Revoker, send all, I lose Monarchy. I'm just very dead. Yeah, we're toast. Hope he mills out with Monarch. 43 cards left in the library. Yeah, we'll be fine. Maybe, like, hitting the Revoker and hoping to top deck Wisp and then wisping out the Mom is, like, more of a line. And go to hit the Ballista, just so we can't, like, pump it. I mean, we're dead. Like, we're not winning. We were dead around the Recruiter of the Guard, I think. Yeah, just, like, pump a Ballista, murder me. He doesn't even have to ping off all my things. He just ping off, like, the 2 Wisps. And just tag me with just the Wisp. Meteor line it is. Alright, so we're just incredibly dead. Because now they also get... I, like, have to, like, plow this Ballista. Because I don't have to plow until he tries to pump it. Oh no, I do, because there's some other friends in play, duh. Whoops. Yeah, and this sword's just gonna bury me. Get chat out of here again, so I don't forget later when I next do streaming. Just like pings off the Mom here, and there's no way. Judgment does not do a lot here. Judgment, we just, like, get lethal, right? No cards in hand, it's 3, 4, 5. Probably, you probably send all, right? Block, take 7. We're literally dead on board. What's this? Oh, it's just like a plow. The Rubbins. The meme ending. No mercy. If my BMG 6, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not F6'd. Not in it. Prince. Oh, he didn't count. Attacking with mom. Yeah, no, we were very dead. Well, we tried. Why is this chat log still here? I guess you guys can't see this, it doesn't matter. Also, as many creatures as we have life points. So let's go over the. I guess not. We shouldn't go over very much because I want to go to sleep. But as I find someone to host, the changes. The rest of the piece was good in like the one matchup. We boarded in twice actually. We boarded against Rug Delver and that like red green nonsense. Just make sure everything's muted as I pull up someone else's stream. I hate Factory. Factory MVP. Fucking Mishra's Factory. Might have won that game one with an Ancient Doom, honestly. Not sure. Like, obviously it changes like a bunch of lines that I have to go back and think about it, but I'm just gonna like cut this Factory for Ancient Doom again. Mishra's Factory is just like wholly unimpressive. Obviously sample size of 4 matches that we drew it, maybe 5. We activated it once. It got wastelanded every other time. And if you never activate Factory and then wasteland it, like it's just like a bad non-basic, right? Because it's like you're not using it for its ability at all. Whereas if you get your Ancient wastelanded, at least it like produces 2 mana that you can utilize during those, like you can use it for like burst mana during those turns. So Factory bad, Ancient Doom great. Sideboard changes like fine. So I'm not really sure exactly where I want to be, but I kind of like this. This list is pretty solid. If I just swap with the Tomb swapped with the Factory, I think I like a list like this still. Something like this is fine. I have to like write out the actual sideboard maps, but I don't have a tournament for like 4 weeks, so I don't really care. Anyway, it's late. Death and Taxes Mirror at the very end always takes forever, so we're gonna go host Scavenging Booze, playing the Legacy Hogak deck that we queued against him twice on Monday. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Shoutouts to Cyrus for the host, and then shoutouts to Cyrus for bullying me out of 5-0. As always, if you want to support the content here, we play a ton of Death and Taxes and a sprinkle of other decks. You can follow, subscribe, or donate. Follows are totally free, help you know I'm going live, yada yada. We have a sweet Thalia emote if you subscribe. We do donation deck lists for people that donate. We're actually doing a Leovold Maverick list at some point, probably next week. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night, day, wherever you are. And fuck, how do I host people again? Why isn't there a host button anymore? What happened? I'm logged in, but the host button seemed to have vanished since I switched computers. I can just do this /host thing in chat though. /host. What's this? It's like an underscore in Scavenging Booze. Yes. Scavenging Booze. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Oh fuck! Invalid username. I'm going to sit here awkwardly as I type this in again. How did I spell it wrong? Oh, I typed 3 O's like a moron. I bet there'd be a host button if you had waited for that. Booze. Let's try that one more time. Hey, we did it.